Let me ask you a question. Why did you feel it was necessary for you to go and do an interview with a blogger?
When I got arrested, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna retaliate, because don't make it seem like I'm an abuser. You need to hurry up and tell people, like, no, it's a text message. You know what I'm saying? But no. So I said I'm finna go and put her.
If you've been following Love and Marriage, Huntsville, then you probably already know that Martell Holt doesn't just stir up drama. He practically lives for it. However, this time it seems like he might have crossed a line. Martell has built a reputation for chaos, and let's be honest, he seems to thrive in it. From his very public and messy divorce from Melody Holt to his constant need to point fingers at others, Martell has made it clear that he'll drag anyone down with him, especially when the focus is on his mistakes. When people start criticizing him, he quickly shifts the blame elsewhere. It's a classic move for Martell when his own world is burning down. He tosses a match into someone else's. Now, even though his reputation is still in tatters from past actions, Martell is back to causing trouble. This time, however, he's armed with what he claims are hard-hitting facts. Recently, a tape made its way into the public eye, and Martell is using it to accuse Marsau.
To wave the white flag a long time ago. I've been waving it. You know, I even got off social media and I quieted down and wasn't saying anything, trying to, get on the good side or whatever. But I guess the quieter that I am, the more she can shoot my way. And her knowing that I'm not gonna retaliate makes her go even harder, because she can do and say whatever she wants to and not worry about Martell saying anything. And it's like us nice guys, it's like we get the short end of the stick.
LaTisha Scott of some serious wrongdoing. The tape allegedly contains conversations that suggest Marsau may have been unfaithful, something fans have suspected for years. But Martell doesn't stop there. He also accuses LaTisha of being unfaithful as well, suggesting that she might not be as innocent as she appears. Let's rewind a bit. Marsau Scott has been at the center of cheating rumors for a long time. While he's managed to brush off many of the accusations in the past, this time the stakes feel higher. Do you all remember when Marsau went on a solo trip to Africa? It didn't sit well with many people. Who goes off to another continent alone, leaving their spouse behind? LaTisha defended the trip, saying that Marsau needed time away for himself, but it sparked a lot of suspicion. People wondered if the trip was his way of distancing himself from the marriage or even covering up something he didn't want. LaTisha to find out about. It wasn't just the Africa trip either. Over the years, rumors have circulated about Marsau possibly having children outside his marriage. While none of these rumors have ever been confirmed, they never fully went away either. In fact,
this is crazy. People are really offering you money to come on this show and lie. So at that point, I was like, forget it. It's a lie. Now I don't believe anything.
Martell was one of the first to suggest that Marsau wasn't as faithful as he appeared to be. And now, with this tape making the rounds, those old rumors are back in the spotlight. What makes this situation even more complicated is the fact that Martell's words carry weight. He's no stranger to scandal, especially when it comes to infidelity, so he knows exactly what to look for. Because of this, his claims have fans questioning whether there's some truth behind the allegations. Could there be some fire where there's been so much smoke over the years? But here's where things take an even messier turn. Martell doesn't just target Marsau in the tape, he also drops a huge bombshell about LaTisha herself. According to Martell, LaTisha had an affair with one of his close friends. The tape reportedly has evidence to back up this accusation, and that has fans divided. Some people are skeptical of Martell's credibility after all. He's known for making accusations against others, especially when things start to heat up for him. For many, this could just be another one of Martell's tactics to deflect attention from himself. He's been known to throw people under the bus when it suits him, and some fans believe this might be the same situation. On the other hand, there are people who aren't so quick to dismiss Martell's claims. Given the complex relationships within the Love and Marriage, Huntsville cast,
Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martell Holt just violated the no-contact order ahead of his domestic violence conviction appeal. So could this mean that he's going back to jail?
Some fans think there could be truth to what he's saying. Let's not forget that Martell was once very close to the Scotts. If anyone knows the ins and outs of Marsau and LaTisha's marriage, it's probably him, which makes his allegations even harder to ignore. LaTisha has always been vocal about her loyalty to Marsau, In the past, she has confidently defended him against any accusations of infidelity, often saying that she wouldn't consider divorce unless there's concrete proof. She's made it clear that rumors and speculation aren't enough to break up her family. In a world where marriages can fall apart over far less, some fans admire LaTisha's strength and commitment to keeping her family together. Despite the constant drama surrounding them, however, not everyone sees things the same way. Some critics argue that LaTisha is turning a blind eye to what they believe are clear signs of trouble in her marriage. They point to Marsau's vague answers to questions, his solo trips, and the ongoing rumors as red flags that shouldn't be ignored. For these critics, LaTisha's refusal to publicly question Marsau feels more like denial than confidence. Some even suggest that she might be protecting the image of their marriage for the sake of their businesses and public reputation, rather than confronting the possibility of betrayal head-on. The Scotts' marriage has been under a microscope for years, and Martell's latest allegations have...
I've been quiet. I know a lot more than what I say. And for years, Marsau have been like, no, T, don't do that. No, T, don't do that. And we really have been trying not to go there with Martell because I just don't want to be fighting with him. So, but at some point, you have to be like, enough is enough. Like, leave us alone. Stop it. We don't say nothing about you. When we do say something, it is like something that has been asked of us on the TV show. We're filming a television show. If someone asks us a question or something that you've already put out there, we can speak on it. But we don't put things out there before you put it out there. So, it's like, leave me alone because I can say a lot more.
So the thing is, you are clearly fed up.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Only made the pressure more intense. Whether or not the tape is legitimate, one thing is for sure. The situation has created a divide among fans. Some believe Martell is just stirring the pot to distract from his own issues, while others think there may be some truth to his accusations, especially given his inside knowledge of the Scotts' relationship. Whatever the truth may be, it's clear that Martell has managed to keep everyone talking just as he always does. The question now is, will LaTisha and Marsau be able to weather this new storm, or will it be the thing that finally tears them apart? Only time will tell. The pressure on Marsau and LaTisha is immense. Imagine trying to keep your marriage intact while the entire world is watching, criticizing, and judging every word and action. The media dissects everything from their loyalty to their worth as partners. And it's not just about the couple anymore, it's affecting their entire family. For LaTisha, the emotional toll of the rumors is clear. In past interviews, she's spoken about how hurtful these rumors have been, not just to her, but also to their children. The family is being pulled into the chaos, and while LaTisha tries to remain composed in public, the strain is starting to show. Marsau, on the other hand, has been dismissive toward the rumors. He tends to brush things off with jokes or sidestep questions about infidelity, which has only fueled speculation. His laid-back attitude might be an attempt to downplay the accusations, but it often has the opposite effect. People begin to wonder if he's hiding something. At the heart of this turmoil is Martell Holt, who has a history of making bold claims and stirring up drama. Over the years, Martell has never been shy about turning the spotlight away from his own mistakes. From his public infidelity to his messy divorce, Martell has always found a way to bring others into the drama when it gets too close to home. Martell has long had a tense relationship with the Scotts. Fans believe that the timing of his latest move, leaking a tape involving Marsau and LaTisha, is no coincidence. Martell's reputation has taken serious hits recently, and shifting the focus to Marsau and LaTisha helps him stay in the public eye. At the same time, it takes attention away from his own issues. But here's where things get tricky. Martell has insider knowledge. As someone who was once close to Marsau and LaTisha, he may know things the public doesn't. This makes his accusations hard to completely dismiss. Is there some truth in what he's saying, or is he simply using this as a way to settle old scores? It's a tough call for fans. On one hand, Martell's history makes him an unreliable source of information. On the other hand, his accusations are unsettling because the rumors about the Scotts have been circulating for years. It gives his words a certain weight, even if they're coming from someone with a questionable past. While Martell's true motives remain unclear, there's no doubt that his claims have put significant strain on Marsau and LaTisha's marriage. Whether he's revealing an uncomfortable truth or just causing trouble, The tension is palpable. In the middle of all this, LaTisha isn't just sitting back and letting things unfold. She's been focusing more on her personal growth and her business ventures. LaTisha has stepped into the spotlight as a successful businesswoman, earning recognition for her real estate investments and brand collaborations. She's making strides outside of her marriage, and many fans have praised her for using the chaos in her life to fuel her personal success. One fan even commented, "Martell might be messy, but he's not dumb. If he's leaking this tape, there's probably something to it. The Scots better come with receipts, or this could get really ugly." Another fan added, "I'm not sure I trust Martell, but Marsau has been dodging questions for years. That Africa trip still doesn't sit right with me." LaTisha needs to wake up. But LaTisha's growing focus on herself raises some interesting questions. Could she be preparing for a future outside of her marriage? Some people believe she's building a safety net, creating a life for herself in case things with Marsau fall apart. Others think that her increasing independence is a response to the pressure she's been under for so long. After standing by Marsau through thick and thin, could she now be taking control of her narrative, trying to regain her own confidence and purpose beyond her marriage? The rumors, leaks, and constant media circus have undoubtedly taken a toll on LaTisha. Her shift toward greater independence could be her way of showing the world, and herself, that she has more to offer than just being Marsau's wife. With divorce talks swirling and Martell's tape now part of the public conversation, the question on everyone's mind is, can Marsau and LaTisha survive this storm, or is this the breaking point? Looking ahead, it's hard to say where LaTisha Scott of some serious wrongdoing. The tape allegedly contains conversations that suggest Marsau may have been unfaithful, something fans have suspected for years. But Martell doesn't stop there. He also accuses LaTisha of being unfaithful as well, suggesting that she might not be as innocent as she appears. Let's rewind a bit. Marsau Scott has been at the center of cheating rumors for a long time. While he's managed to brush off many of the accusations in the past, this time the stakes feel higher. Do you all remember when Marsau went on a solo trip to Africa? It didn't sit well with many people. Who goes off to another continent alone, leaving their spouse behind? LaTisha defended the trip,